Hi everyone. Today I have returned to review of a series. It's part two actually of the series called That 90s Show. It's available on Netflix. So if you watched that 70s show, you knew the original cast. Deborah Jo Rupp and Kurtwood Smith are back as original characters, as well as Laura Prepon playing Donna is back. And then the new younger generation, Callie Haverda, Mace Coroner, Ashley Offerday, sorry if I mispronounce that name, as well as several other characters, including Ren Doi, Maxwell, and Wilmer Valderrama was also there, especially in part one as Fez. So if you've seen part two, that means you've saw part one as well, and you might have seen that 70s show as well. Now, when I watched that 70s show, I actually did not like it. I thought it was boring. It was not fun. It was too silly for me at times. So I actually ended up not watching the show. Like I watched a few episodes here and there and I was just not into it. So I was very skeptical when that 90s show was announced. But I went in, gave it a shot, and honestly, I was hooked. I enjoyed part one, which was last year. It was good with their 8 episodes. It brought in most of the new uh most of the old cast into the new show, which was fun. And so it was like a good setup, and they're talking about these now younger people who are growing up in the 90s and what they go through. And I think the reason I also connected with it is because I grew up in the 90s. So for me it was like a good connection there as well. Maybe I didn't connect with 70s much, maybe that's why. But it was supposed to be a funny show, but for some reason I didn't find it that funny. It was just one of those things. I just didn't know why. But that happened. So 90s show was a really surprise for me. So that was last year, which was part one, and part two came out this week on Netflix. And if you've seen part one, you would know that two younger characters who were not dating each other, almost kissed, and there was a cliffhanger. So we were going to see what was going to happen. The actor who's playing the role of Leia is Kitty's granddaughter, and she is back for summer because she went away living with her parents in Chicago, and she's back for the summer. And they deal with the cliffhanger right away. And we see what happens and how things turn out for these young people. I enjoyed the show. Again, part two was also good. I enjoyed it. I watched it all through it, binge watched all the 8 episodes really. It was a fun thing to watch. It was funny, it's cute, it's silly. Even though the actor playing the gay role, he is funny and good. It is stereotypical sometimes, but you know what? The show is light and it flows, and I enjoyed that part. I thought it was really good, and I didn't mind it, even though I was like, this is stereotypical, you know. But it is 90s, as you would say, and because I grew up in the 90s, maybe that's why I'm connecting with the show more than other people. I don't know, but obviously the show is doing well because they've already announced part three coming out in October of this year, which is fantastic. So the show is doing well, and I think it's a good show on Netflix. I think it's definitely worth a watch, especially if you watch that 70s show, because people who love it, they who like that show, they loved it. And I think they were like 90s show as well. um as I said, me, I'm a little biased because I grew up in the 90s. That's probably why I'm liking the show. I don't know, because I didn't like the original, but this is a good show. It's a good show to watch. It's funny, it's enjoyable. Deborah Jo Rupp is up again. Kitty playing the role as Kitty, and Red is hilarious. Especially in part two, we see a little bit more of him getting more grumpy, so he's funny. Uh, but it's a good show. I would highly recommend it. I hope you like it, and if you don't like it or whatever, I would love to know what your thoughts are, because I'm really curious. The way the show has turned out to me, I'm actually liking it and I'm watching it. So I would love to know if you watched the original or not. Did you like it, and what do you think about this 90s show? So I would love to know your thoughts. So please like, share, and subscribe my channel, and please comment and let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching.